Okay. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Thursday. I am Mrs. Pixel. Thank you for stopping into my channel. We are going to do some more work on our wishing tree today. See how much more we can get done. I hope everybody's having a good day. So, yeah, here we go. Now you may have noticed that I marked these like in different sections. So I've got the big section that I want to do, but this little section here is kind of like a measurement for how far down my stencil will go. So that way this part doesn't stick to the canvas and be a pain to get up. So I figured I'd do it that way. We'll see. Oh, geez, and for Pete's sake. Can't even draw a straight line. So I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. One more day to the weekend. Let's see here. Oh, this is the one that ripped the other day. That's right. Well, let's just do 2 hands. Okay, it's being a pain. Too late. There we go. All right. I think just to be safe, we're just pretty much to the point where I pretty much just skip a whole row anymore. It just makes it so much easier to do that than mess around with trying to line them up with the top. Good enough. All right, got our wax. I think we'll start with our single placer and go from there. All right. Where to begin? Where to begin? We'll just start here on the bottom, I guess. I hope everybody's having a good day. Honestly, here it's kind of confusing because the weather can't make up its mind if it's going to be hot or cold or what it is. So I'm to the point where I really don't even know how to dress for the weather. It's very indecisive this year. I mean, we get that, but it usually doesn't go on this long, so it's kind of different for us. I'm going to jump to my 4 place. Okay, let's see. Not too much has gone on since we last spoke on Thursday. Just same same old, you know. Work and all that good stuff. Although, ironically, we had been talking, I don't know who I was talking about it with, but there was, we were talking about the clip of Alec Baldwin being, I guess, harassed by a fan, per se. And ironically, it showed up on my Instagram feed right after I got off stream. I thought that was kind of funny. Like, these phones really do listen to you. So I had not heard, I had not seen the clip. I heard about it, but I had not seen it at that point. Oh my goodness, come on. Many times to make it home, not here on my own. Do. Oh, there's a 5. I'm a little tired. Not sleeping well again. I'm sure it's crazy weather and stress and such, but you know, be nice to get a little shut eye. Let's see. Want to replace you? Guess I'll have to make it through this time. Well, this time without you. Oh my. Do. One more. That was a really small one, but whatever. Will that bother me though? That is the question. I don't think it doesn't look that small on screen. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. All right, jump into number 2. Mhm. Oh yeah. I was trying to think of something to talk about, but kind of don't have any ideas right now. Hello, Brim Hatter. How are you? I love that you use my little Snoopies. It's so fun. Yeah, we're just working on this here, painting, just trying to figure out. I was trying to think of what to talk about. I kind of like don't have any ideas right now. Like my brain feels a little blank. I love Snoopy. I love it. Were you on when I showed my newest canvas? That's actually Snoopy. That I can't wait to do. I did a little sneak peek of it. It came because it was so cute. I couldn't help myself. I think I've liked Snoopy my whole life. I have stuff going all the way back from when I was little. In fact, my very first stuffed animal that I used to carry around everywhere was a Snoopy dog. Only he has a very stretched out neck because I held him around the neck and eventually it just stretched out. So it kind of looked more like giraffe Snoopy. But yeah, my whole life. Let's see, fours. So other than that, um, what are we doing today? Yesterday, all we well, I made dinner, and then we did we'll watch some more of that wrestling show. No, I didn't see the Snoopy. I had a boss who loved Snoopy. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, I'll have to break it out again. Hang on. Whoops! I moved my camera. Trying to move. Hang on. It caught my wheel as I was moving backwards. Okay, sorry about that. My wheel caught on my chair, caught the tripod and decided to move it all over the place. So I will have to dig that out another time. It's behind me because I don't want that to happen again. Are you sure I'm not going to bump it again? No, I probably won't. Hang on. Okay. Wait. So, it's upside down. So this was the canvas that I recently got. It's like a stained glass window of Snoopy and Woodstock. I cannot wait to do this. They actually don't have... It's actually hard to find Snoopy ones, but it's so cute. So that will be coming up at some point in the future here. Yeah, isn't it kind of neat? It's just a little different because, you know, it really does look like a stained glass window. I mean, I think that's what it's supposed to be, but you don't believe how difficult it is to find Snoopy diamond arts. As weird as that sounds, it's actually kind of on the difficult side. Just set that over there for right now. Which doesn't seem like it should be something difficult to find because they make diamond arts of just about everything, but no, that one's a little difficult on the difficult side. Did you catch any shinies today? Goodbye. Okay, let's see here. I miss the places. No shinies as always. Man, my luck has been crap lately. I told you, what's going to happen is that you're going to catch one and then you're going to go on a streak. And you're going to be catching them left and right because that's the way that seems to work. But you'll catch one. You're putting way too much dedication into it to not be rewarded for it because, dang, it's a lot of work for them shinies. I'm not even sure I completely understand everything that you're doing when you're doing this stuff on your stream. I also got my first I did get a Pokemon diamond art recently too. Those are easy to find, but it's hard to find one that I like. So I finally found one that just kind of really struck me. So I did get that, and we'll hopefully be doing that at some point here too. Like they're out there, but they're not always the cutest. I don't even know if that makes sense. I mean, I'm not super picky about my canvases, but I'm a little bit picky about my canvases. Let's see. Oh, I missed a 5. I missed some 3s. Well, we'll go back to those in a second. Let's finish the 6s out. Yeah. Well, I really hope you get a shiny pretty soon, though. Especially the one you want. I've actually toyed around with putting my Pokemon Go back on my phone to make myself go out and, you know, like walk and see if I can just, you know, catch some again. I don't know. It was a lot of fun when we used to go do the Pokemon hunting. So I've considered re-putting it back on my phone just to make myself get out of the house and go do some stuff, you know? Let me see, 3s. There's the 2s. When I used to play Pokemon Go, I used to plug my phone in to the outlet. This is when I still worked in office. I was bad. I would plug my phone in and I would just let the game run like for parts of the day because my office that I worked in was actually a Pokestop. So I could spin it and collect, you know, balls and gifts. And then obviously, because it's a Pokestop, you get Pokemon that come there. So it was kind of fun to just do that. And I never got in trouble for it either, which is crazy, considering how strict they were supposed to be on the no phone policy. They never said anything to me. Oh my! Hello! We're being raided. Thank you. Tony Uncle Al, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody, and welcome, raiders. How was your stream? Was it good? We were just talking about Pokemon. Well, I was talking about Pokemon Go. But raiders, welcome. I am Mrs. Pixel, and I do diamond art here on Twitch. I will be at some point in the future doing a little bit of gaming as well. We haven't set that fully up yet, but that will definitely be something else that will be added to my channel. I also sometimes, I'd say co-host Unbreakable Pixels Saturday morning cartoons. So you should check that out if you like old cartoons too. He does it every Saturday morning. So yeah, right now we're just working on this, trying to make some progress on it and see what we can get done. Stream went well. Got your 100% on Ninja Gaiden 1. Yeah, there you go. See, that's the way I am. I have to 100% a game before I move on to another one. I'm weird like that. I am so weird like that. So I you know, I'm totally all about the 100%ing things. So, yeah. So, no, I was saying earlier, I was talking about Pokemon Go. I used to play it all the time, and I've toyed with the idea of putting it back on my phone just to try and get me out of the house to, you know, walk around, get some exercise per se, because I pretty much stay in my house all the time. I work from home, so don't really have to go out anywhere. But I was saying how when I used to work on site, my work was an actual Pokestop. So I used to just be able to sit there and spin the little thing and get all kinds of stuff. And then, of course, because it was a Pokestop, you get a lot of things coming that way. So I used to get a lot of Pokemon that way for my Pokedex. Well, I just said it was kind of fun. I remember liking it and having a blast. So I'm kind of wanting to do it again. So we'll see. Maybe that'll be a summertime thing. Thank you. It's such a relief to finish. I bet. Absolutely. There's something awesome about completing a game. Like 100%ing it. You just feel so accomplished for doing it. I don't know. I've gone back and spent hours trying to figure out where something was just so I could 100% the game. I'm real big on that with the Lego games. I have got to go back and find everything and do everything and go to all the bonus levels and build all the stuff. I'm really bad when it comes to Lego games. You figure you've got your regular playthrough, and then you've got your all the things that you unlock, but you have to go back and replay it anyway. So I just usually try to 100% them all. I don't know. It's just like a personal goal. I did that with a couple other games that were non-Lego too, but one of them was a Marvel game, and I can't remember which one it was now because it's been a minute since then. But yeah, 100% of that one too. I don't know. There's something better about having 100% of a game. So, yep. We're working on this. This is called you can kind of see. This is a wishing tree is what it's called. And we were doing this one while we were waiting for a canvas that I wanted to do next to come in, and it finally did. So as soon as we get done with this project, the next canvas that I think you guys will really like should be in. And it'll be a little different though, because I've never done one quite the way this one is. So we will see how it goes. I mean, there are definitely different kinds of canvases out there and different kinds of diamond arts, and honestly, I have not tried all of them yet. So this will be my first time trying something with, they're called AB drills or Aurora Borealis drills. They're like color shifting, so should be interesting. I haven't had any of those yet, so this is my first kit. So that should be something interesting to see how they look, especially under the lights, you know, the way we have the light set up here. I mean, like, I don't know how this is going. It's looking pretty red, but my nail polish is actually color shifting, so it should shift to green. Red to green. Looking more red than green, but you can see a little bit of the greens on the side. So I love this stuff that shifts colors. And Mama, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one for me. But yeah, that's what I do on here. Well, I'm gonna have to enter lurk mode. Gotta do my. Oh, that's the dinks. Well, thank you for lurking and thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, geez, doubles. I can't. It's been so long since I had to do one of those, but I do not envy you. I hope you definitely get a nice long break this weekend. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, we were talking about that, and then I don't know. Oh, geez. Let me tell you, I was on a massive sugar high earlier because I kind of dug into some of our candy from our trip. Now my teeth kind of hurt a little bit because I hate so much like taffy, but it was so good. Which one was it called? It was like, it has the little grandma on the front of it, and it's like a taffy. Ugh, they were really, really, really good. I think I had way too many of those, and then I ate some of my Zots. Love those things too. I like how they got the fizzy candy inside. I like fizzy candy. I think something fun about that. So I had some of those, and I realized that I tried to get one of every flavor, so that way I would have them all, you know, to eat later. And I realized that I picked up 2 cherries instead of a strawberry, but oh well. Oh, jeez. I wish they still sold those around here. You know, it'd be so good to go get some of those. I'd be buying those all the time. Cherry is probably my favorite, but I know like cherry and strawberry are probably my favorites, but I do like the orange and the green apple too. I did not get the grape. I'm not a big time grape candy person. I like some grape. It just depends on how it's actually flavored. I mean, like some grape is just not good. It tastes so fake. It's kind of like watermelon. Like watermelon candy is hit or miss whether or not it's going to be good or not. Sometimes it's really good, and other times it's like this tastes nothing. I mean, it just tastes so fake. So, yeah, so I did not get any of the grape ones when we were there. I just picked up the other ones. I think I got all the other flavors though, except strawberry because I picked up 2 cherry by chance. But oh well. But yeah, my teeth are kind of like my jaw almost feels like tired because from eating so much candy today. And that's so bad. I shouldn't be doing it because it's not exactly good for you, but you know, we all binge once in a while. And I totally did it today. I figure I'll do it while I can because I'm sure someday in the future, probably not too long from now, they'll be like, you can't have that anymore. You can't eat sugar. So I'm going to get my sugar fill now. And I say that because all that stuff runs in my family, so it would be not unheard of for it to happen. So I just go ahead and enjoy my candy now while I can. So, yeah, I added some songs to my playlist just because I was thinking about some of them. So you might notice a few in here, but I need to make a full new list. And I plan on doing that once everything gets, done and settled over the course of the next couple weeks here. Um, there's actually a couple things I want to do on here and on some of my other pages, social media pages. So yeah, that's the plan, is to work on some of that kind of stuff once like I said, once things get kind of, I want to say back to normal, but yeah, back to normal. I don't know if that's the right word to say. Um I'll just go with settled. That seems to work best for and for those of you who don't know, it's what I'm talking about is my daughter is leaving for the Air Force next week. So she joined the Air Force, and we're very proud of her. And um, just be a little bit of an adjustment because it'll be the first time she's left home, like really left. I don't call her stint in college leaving home. She came home every weekend, so. um, but yeah, so after I get, we get all through all that, just a lot of preparing to get her ready. Um, I'm hoping to get back to this and get some different stuff. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Stunt Rooster. How are you? Um, yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at right now with all of that. And as long as nothing else breaks in my house, I can get some other stuff done. Because, geez, it just seems like everything started. How come it's like that? One thing goes, and the next thing you know, this breaks and that breaks, and everything breaks all at once. It's crazy how that happens. Just ridiculous. I'm good. Like yeah, I don't know if you heard some of that, but we're just preparing for our daughter who's leaving next week to go. She's going to boot camp. She joined the Air Force. So, trying to help get her ready for her basic training. Have fun. So, other than that, yeah, I've been good. Just trying to get some stuff done around here. Getting ready to close down the school year. I think the kids only have like maybe about a month left of school here. Um, then they'll be on summer break. Unfortunately, my youngest doesn't get that option because she has the way that our school is set up is that the kids can choose to opt out. You have to have 2 gym credits, but they can opt out of actually taking gym during the year by taking it over the summer. And it's only a 3-week course, and you have gym every day for 3 weeks. I'm like, yeah, I wish I had that option when I was in school. So she'll be jumping into that like right after regular school is out. Because she's like me, I don't want to do gym class. I didn't like it then, so she can get that out of the way and not have to worry about it. I believe they have a couple other classes that you can do that with. I think like health, they can do that with because that's a required class. And then, I mean, obviously, if you need to make up classes, you can take them over the summer, but she doesn't need to do that. She just needs her other things to graduate because she will be a senior next year. Crazy. My kids got so old so fast. Making me feel so old. But I'm not really. Hey, Mrs. Pixel, how you doing? Going to throw you on the big screen and just lurk as oh, you got another one. Oh, Jack, I hope you feel better. Well, thank you for the lurk. I really do hope you feel better. And, okay, you got to tell them not to hold my number of diamond arts against me, okay? I realize that I've got a lot, but I was a little surprised at that number too, so... When I count it was like, oh my God, I think I have a bit of a problem. Oh my goodness. Yes, apparently I have quite the stash of diamond art paintings that I didn't realize I had just how many I had. Yeah. I don't know if you guys want to know, but I have, I have about 105. I think I have a slate problem. So I said, I'm cut off, no more until I get through these. But I had no idea I had that many until I counted them. I just know I won't, I promise. I'm a good boy. I won't judge your number. Yeah, sure. Don't tell Jason, though. He'll be all over me about all my Temu purchases. He already thinks I need help. So we're working on our I don't know if I can tell. It's a wishing tree. At least that's the name of it. I just think it was kind of pretty. So we're working on trying to get through. This part is very confetti-ish. So I'm changing colors like every couple minutes, and sometimes I love doing that. Other times I can't stand it. It just depends. Today it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, didn't I just do all the K's? I did. What the heck is wrong with me? All right. Okay, I hate when they all, H, N, and L, they all look like the same color. Why is it they do that? Pain in the rear end. I mean, I can't imagine the pile. I bet it looks like a volcano. Actually, they're all like in a tote and then on a shelf. So not quite so bad. I actually have them in pretty neat order. But I showed this one earlier. You know how much I love Snoopy. This was one of the ones I got from AliExpress that came in. Look at how cute that is. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do this one. It's so hard to find Snoopy ones. I was so ecstatic when I found this one. So that will be a future project. Although it's weird, like I said, it's like on this cloth type stuff. So it's a little different. I've never had ones on cloth before. I don't know how well they'll work. I heard Japan was going to make your diamond art melt. Yes, Mount Diamond. That is correct. Yep, I will have a national monument to me and my small addiction. Oh my goodness. Could be worse though. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ugh. Go in there. Let's see. There's two there, one there. Weird noises upstairs. Could definitely be worse, believe me. Could yeah, I could be. But while that was it probably added up to maybe being a small fortune, it was nowhere near as bad as it could be. Oh shoot. I did not want that to go there. Oy. So let's see. Where's these ends at? Like I said, they all kind of sometimes they blend together. They really should make some of them like a different color number so you can kind of tell them apart, but they don't. And this is why I get confused. It's happened on more than one occasion recently. I've been confusing, having to pull them all up and take them all out and redo them because I wasn't paying attention. One by one. You need to tell me where you got that chat overlay. Me likes. Wait, this? Is that what you're talking about? Or I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about there. Anything techie or with the site, that is all the hubby. Because I don't know how to do none of that stuff. Oh, where the chat is on my screen. Yeah, I don't. He just arranged it. I'm like, I don't know how he did half the things he did. Because actually, my on the right of my overlay. Okay, yeah, so all this over here. I don't know how he did it. He like set the whole thing up for me so I could have everything. And actually, believe it or not, this isn't a monitor or anything. This isn't actually a giant television that I'm actually using. So I could see everything all at once. So I will ask him how he did it, or maybe he can say, because I don't know how that got put on there. All I did was come in and it's and start doing what I'm supposed to do. He's very good at all that stuff, so I just let him handle it. Because I tell him, if you have me do anything techie, I will break the internet. And the whole world will hate me. I said, and it's a good possibility. It's alright. You really are. Let's see. I see. All right, I'm going to switch tools. I go to my two-placer. So how many people saw the new Deadpool trailer? Deadpool and Wolverine. I am so excited. Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot wait. I don't want to wait till July. Anyway, time for me to lurk. You'll be watching me. Okay. I feel better, Jack. Migraines suck. I get it. I know the pain. Oy. I'm hearing all kinds of weird noises upstairs. Like the floor is like creaking. Somebody must be playing VR. That is the only thing I can think of. Yeah, no thoughts of buying any. No. I haven't deleted my Temu app, but I should. Every time I go to do it, it's like, well, maybe not. But I haven't actually gone on Temu site, so I cannot buy anymore. I have plenty to do. I'm gonna focus a little bit better. It's a little blurry. I'm paranoid, but I'm pretty sure the world is out to get me. It's not like I make the choice to let my mind stay so fucking messy. Not too bad. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to watching, to seeing Beetlejuice when that comes out. What else was coming out good this year? There was something else, and it's escaping me. Like, no tomorrow. I will probably get dragged to see Borderlands. I'm not so sure that I want to see it. I'm iffy about it yet. I mean, like, I kind of want to, but I kind of don't. I don't know. Although, most of the TV shows they've been making off of video games have been pretty good lately. So I really enjoyed, like, I enjoyed The Last of Us. I enjoyed Twisted Metal. I really enjoyed Fallout. I didn't think I would, and I actually really enjoyed it. So we will see about that one. Dang wax. Why is everything so heavy? Oh, come on. Come on, come on. I really am like a dentist, man. I really do change tools a lot. I just like doing it. I don't know. I think it's the challenge of trying to get all the drills to go in a line at once. I don't know. I am so out of it today. And believe it or not, my arm is still sore from when I went to the doctor's. Man, she must have hit something when she drew the blood. Because I had labs done the other day. You know, your every year labs that you're supposed to have done. My doctor's very, adamant about making sure that I have them done. And I swear they hurt. She hit something when she drew blood. I mean, it hurt. And I'm not a wimp when it comes to getting labs done or blood drawn or anything like that, because I've had 2 kids. Come on. I have it's nothing. Nothing after having 2 kids. But, yeah, it still hurts. It's kind of sore. It's not black and blue, though, which is unusual. For as much as it hurts, I would have thought it would have been black and blue. And it doesn't bother you. Just want to explore. Okay, we got H. All right, we're gonna jump to our 4, which we're gonna have to probably get. We're using the big tray. Let's see. I think I need some new wax in this, and then we're gonna play with our 10 placer again. See if I can get it to work this time. I mean, I've been doing pretty good with it. Still not fantastic at using it. But it does save a massive amount of time. You pain in the butt. There we go. All right. Out there in the spotlight, with a million miles away. Let's see. Kinda. I'm working on it, like I said. Haven't quite fully got the grip of it. Some days it seems to work pretty good, and other days it doesn't. That's probably 9, 4, 5, 9. 3, 4, 5. All right, we'll go up and down then. It's going to be like that. We will go up and down. Sometimes I think it's easier to do it more vertical. Other times I think it's easier to do it horizontal. It just depends on what my mood is. Clearly, none of it's working for me tonight. Pain in the rear. Son of a gun. I'm 5 seconds away from switching back to my other placer. All right, one more. Hey, see, that one worked perfectly. Dang, I don't even know. I'm going back to 6 though. My 6 placer is probably my favorite large placer. It's just so, I don't know. It's just easier to use. I should have brought some of my candy down with me. Yeah, so you could show you some of the candy that I was munching on earlier because like I said can't find some of that stuff anywhere else around here. So it was cool to go there. Now I have to look it up. George said that it is the largest candy store in the U.S. I swore they said that it was the largest candy store in the world, but I could be wrong about that. I'll have to look it up. Not that I need all that sugar, but like I said, eat it while I can. One day they'll tell me, no, you can't have any of this. Yeah, I'll probably eat it anyway. I don't care. Sorry, when you got a chocolate craving, you got a chocolate craving. I don't care. I don't know if I'd ever be able to survive, though, if, like, they told me I couldn't have sugar because I'm allergic to all of the artificial sugars. I wouldn't be allowed anything. That would really stink. All right. We are going to turn this around here. Let's pray it is nice and pops up for us. Because I swear, sometimes that one's being a pain. Helps if I do it on the camera, right? Come on. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Voila! Beautiful! Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do this bottom half of this one. Yeah, I have not broken down to buy the release papers. I know some people use them. I still like cutting the film. There's something fun about it. I don't know. Something fun about it. Although I have toyed with the idea of getting some. I've toyed the idea of doing a lot of things lately. Yeah, that one lined up pretty good. Doesn't always. That's why we skip rows, but that one did a great job. All right. Jumping back to number 1. It's really gonna be interesting if any of these new canvases that I've got are like all symbols. Because I don't even know what half those symbols are to call them by name. Because I've had a couple where they were all symbols, and I'm like, okay, what is this? let's see here. Just gonna go ahead. I don't feel like grabbing a 4-placer for one. To keep you from walking out the door. So, will not be on Saturday morning cartoons with Unbreakable this week. And because, well, she doesn't watch these, so thank goodness. We have a surprise for our daughter planned, and lucky me, I get to do all the running and cleaning and getting everything ready. So that will be my Saturday. And then I have a fundraiser in the evening that I'm attending. So I won't be on it this week, but I'm hoping the following week that we'll be back and probably from our living room again, because that was quite comfortable to sit there in the living room and stream from the living room versus down in our dungeon. I swear, there's no light down here. No daylight. It's all artificial light because of the way we have the room set up. You can't. The windows are all blocked. And I don't mean blocked as in there's stuff in front of them. We've divided the room, so this side of the room does not. There's no windows on this side. So no light comes in on this side. So that's why we have a ton of lights down here. There's quite a few of them. Every day it'll rain, rain, rain. All right. Number 2. Hey. So we got this crazy weather right now where it's frosting at night and then it goes up to about 60 in the afternoon. It is the weirdest freaking spring weather that I can remember. It's like I don't know whether to keep my furnace on or turn it off or open my windows or close my window. It's just been a kind of a pain. At least it's not raining anymore. My goodness. There for a while, the rain was so bad. And the rain and the storms, yeah, we didn't, I mean, we had storms, but not like other parts of our state did. So I am grateful for that. But still, there was enough rain to just make it a mess. Anywhere you went. The hell is on to me, said. Wonder if it's too late. Oh, you don't even. Pain in the rear. Ugh. I don't know. Having one of those nights. Unfortunately, my doctor would not take me off the medication that makes my hands shake, so He said it was working too well and he didn't want to change it out. So I'm stuck on that one. As long as it doesn't get any worse, I can handle it. But some days I drop everything. Like, okay, I'm bad. You know, um, every once in a while I'll stop and like paint my nails or something like that while I'm waiting for something to load on my computer for work. And um, yeah, I kind of dropped the bottle of nail polish today. Luckily, it did not go everywhere, just like a drop, which I was able to clean up right away. But I'm like, oh, you see this dang shaking, just pain in the rear because I can't hang on to things. And sometimes it's just so annoying. Sometimes is what it is. Like it's not too bad right now. Like I don't even think I'm really shaking too bad. In fact, I'm pretty steady right now. So it goes back and forth. Like sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not even noticeable. But when it is bad, it's bad. So that sucks because I really was hoping he could change it and put me on something else. But he said that it was working too good and not to mess with success, per se. I was like, okay, well, I said, I guess I learned to live with it. But it was nice. He gave me a very good crunching. My back was so out of place. I do like that I don't have to go to a chiropractor. That I can just go to my regular doctor for um, an adjustment. And it's so funny. He's like, you need to stop like hunching over so much. I said, do you have any clue what I do for a living? Yeah, sure. You tell me how I'm supposed to do my job without being hunched over. And I've got 3 screens I have to look out. And then my my hobby, how I relieve stress, I'm hunched over. I mean, like I don't know how to fix it. It's just it's the way it goes. So I guess I'll just go get crunched now and then. To see. All right. I think we got one up there. Yeah, it's alive. All right, let me see. 5, 6. I need to walk with. I really need to get. I keep thinking about switching from wax to something else, but then I know I won't like it, so I haven't found one I liked so far. So I just hate having to load my pen so much. Will be done, they tell me.
Is it how the focus goes wonky sometime?
Mm-hmm. Hello, Worminator. The Bears. Woohoo! NFL draft night. I can't believe it's that time already. I mean, geez. So who else are you rooting for this year? Or who's your second pick? I've got wrong color drill in there. The Bears. I love saying that. Six. Six. Yes, I can count. There's something missing. All right, 6. Bears have 2 top 10 picks, so it's pretty exciting. Oh, that's awesome. Are there even any 7s in here? I'm gonna dig this thing out if I don't have to. Oh, there's another 6. Dang nammit. That's what I like about these trays, like I said a million times. It's just if you miss one, I don't have to open a bottle to get one out. I just lift up the tray and voila, it's there. I don't see any 7s or 8s. So we're going to jump to A's. Oh, that was a lot for one. Jeez. Let's flip it around. Can we make this at least worthwhile here? Dig these trays out. I want it worthwhile. This seems a little better, right? The camera was going out of focus for some reason. Because it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Well, it's probably still messed up from me tripping over it earlier. Because, you know, I'm a little clumsy. And I was trying to get something, and my chair kind of knocked the legs of the tripod wonky, so my bad. Let's see. There's 2, 2, 1. It's like almost like math class sometimes. I swear doing this, like building little squares and stuff like that. How you want to go about doing them. I don't know. I'm strange. I have issues. You guys haven't seen nothing yet. I play that one game. I am ridiculous at it. That pressure washer game, oh my goodness. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun, but I am so OCD about some stuff. Definitely have some OCD problems over here. See, I just missed 2 more. Son of a... Ugh. All right, D. We're done with these, right? Right. All right. All right. F. We're going to go with the other place there. I'm just going to go ahead and switch over to my 4. Yeah, he totally has to be playing VR up there. There's no reason for the floor to be squeaking so badly. It's an older house, so, you know, we've got squeaky spots. They all like to play those music games. I can never remember what they're called, so I'm really bad with names. I've noticed this. Names of things. Just trying to make sure it's staying in focus. Looks like it is. Oh, jeez. Drills flying all over the place. Just a little patience. Time to get. Oh. Yeah, stop pushing down on my drills so bad, so hard. It wouldn't be so. It wouldn't run through wax so fast. But yeah, I'm pretty bad at that. I'm pretty bad for that. Even if I don't use a stencil, I tend to be pretty bad about pushing down hard on my drills. Hey, woman, take it slow. Things will work out. Ah! My earbud just got caught on my light pad. We won't fake it. I'll never break it. So I think my 911 show that I like is on tonight, and I'm this. I keep saying that I'm gonna stop giving it a shot, but I'm gonna give it one more because it was a cliffhanger last week. But it is just, these calls are ridiculously, they're crazy. I'm sorry, they're just so unrealistic. Just I don't know. I hate when shows switch networks and they're trying to get their group to follow them and they start doing really ridiculous stuff because they can. It's horrible. I mean, they're like literally ruining the show. And it was one of my favorites for the longest time. Is that an N or an H? What the heck? I have no idea. We're going to go with an N because I don't know what it actually is. It looks like just a smudge. But like last week, they get called to a guy who is giving like a seminar type deal, and basically he starts having like a stroke, and his hand just kind of like becomes like idle hands. It starts doing things by itself, and of course, it goes to choke the paramedics and like um grabs one of them by the balls and won't let go. I'm like, really? I'm like, are we really going this route? Like, I don't know. I mean, I did like that show because it was kind of on the realistic side, and they had some really great stuff on there. But I'm kind of, I don't know. Running through my head all the things she said. Not enough. So yeah, they kind of left it as like a, what is it? What was I gonna say? I think it's gonna like try to mock The Hangover. So I don't know. I kind of have a bad feeling, but at the same time, I want to know. I want to know what goes on. But I don't know. I don't know why I keep giving shows like this um, chances. I have better things I could be doing with my time, and then I find myself just like I almost want to watch it because I'm like I want to see how ridiculous it is at the same time. Does that make sense? Oh, I'd still need that. I think the only other thing I've been watching, as far as that's new on TV, well, besides watching Fallout, as I watch Young Sheldon all the time, and that will be ending. The I think in like a week or like this month, and they're done with that show. I really wish they would bring back The Big Bang Theory. I love that show. It was like one of my favorites. I probably watched that show. Oh, I don't know. Probably in the teens to 20s of times, because it's like one of those, what do you call them, comfort shows? Yeah, like that. It's a comfort show. So I watched that, and I got caught up on. Yeah, I'm a girl. Okay, come on. I got caught up on Bridgerton because I have not watched the second season, and I finally broke down and did. So, because the new season starts in May as well. So I've got some stuff that's coming up that I'm looking forward to. I'm nervous about Doctor Who though, because I'm nervous now that it's owned by Disney. I just hope it still has the same feel. I mean I love the new pick for the new Doctor, but I'm just not sure how filming might be or how Disney might have influenced the writing of scripts and stuff like that. Because sometimes I think Disney can toy around with things, but most of the time I mean, Disney can be pretty risky or risque, I guess you would say. I mean, think about it, hello, Deadpool. I mean, that's Disney. So I'm hoping that it's still good and still got the same feel that it had. I've been watching that. I've been watching Doctor Who for I don't know how long. Well, I think we watched the first. I'm going to say first two to three seasons, and then we watched it in real time after that. So I've pretty much watched the rest of them as they've come out. Because, like I said, I'm a nerd and I love Doctor Who. But I know that'll be starting in May too, so we'll see how that works out. I have a few shows that I like. I missed. I wanted to go back and watch, and then I found out they got canceled. So I'm like, do I really want to watch these? And then knowing that they're canceled, and I'm never gonna maybe get the end, get the what happens at the end, or like never get any closure to it. That's the word I'm looking for. Closure. All right, let's see. Let's move this up here. Nothing can compare. But I usually put on something at work that, while I'm at work to try to just like fill the room with background noise. Oh, not bad. There we go. Almost done with the top part of the tree. But it has to be something that I've either seen a million times or something that's not going to like fully grab my interest, or something you can just glance at and be, it doesn't need your full concentration. So I don't like to watch like certain things that I know I'm really going to be into. And so me, I started putting on baking shows. I don't know why. I just have been. At first, I thought, well, why don't I put on some of these like history mystery shows? But then I found that I'm just watching them instead of doing my work because they're too interesting. So I'm like, okay, I need to put something on that I can just glance at and be good with. So that's when I switched to baking shows for right now. Now, I've seen all of the Great British Bake Off. I've seen all of, I think they did the American Bake Off. I've seen all those. So this is what I've been watching was the Spring Baking Championship. I guess it was from Food Network. And it has I think one of the judges is Duff Goldman, from Charm City Cakes or whatever, Ace of Cakes, I think it was the name of his show when he was on there. And that could be the reason why I wanted to eat so much candy today. I didn't even think about that. Subliminal messaging. There you go. You need chocolate because they're cooking everything with chocolate. But I didn't want to watch Big Bang Theory again. And I kind of was running out of ideas. So I was like, well, let's just put this on. I I do want to watch that Apple show, which is about the fight between who was it? Dior and Chanel. I guess like they hated each other or something like that. But half of it's in French, so you have to be able to read the subtitles, so I couldn't exactly watch that while I was working. So I was like, okay, well, that's not going to work. So I will maybe get around to that at some point, but we'll see. The biggest thing I like to watch is I like to watch those cop shows that are on that I watch on the weekends. They're just fun to see. Oh my gosh, the things that people say and do and the lies they you just watch them dig themselves deeper and deeper and deeper into trouble. You're like, just shut up. Shut up. Don't say anymore. Even I know you're going to go to jail. It's crazy. But it's kind of funny and it's kind of sad and but for some reason I find it very entertaining. I don't know. Maybe I got a sick side. Or maybe it just runs in the family, you know. Two of my cousins are cops, and actually one of them is a chief of police. So, you know, it could be. I just think it's kind of entertaining. Nobody else watches it except me. I get to monopolize the TV for about 2.5 hours every weekend when I watch it, and then I'll do my. Like I said, I'm a 100% completer. My coloring book game that I have been working on for years. I swear I'm going to meet that goal this year. Son of a gun. I mean, I swear it's got to happen this year. I've tried too many times and given up too many times. And we're in April, and this is the farthest I've gotten. I'm usually like done by the end of February. But what it is that you have to color a picture a day for a year. So I've been doing really good about making sure that I'm doing that. And I know it's just a stupid little badge that you get on your, you know, on your account, but still, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a completionist, so I want that badge. So I swear I'm going to get it this time around. But I love, if I'm not doing diamond art, I'm doing coloring. And if I'm not doing either of those, I might be doing something like a word search or hidden pictures. Those are like the things, my go tos. Those are what I do to relax usually, which is strange because it's all really bad, like eye scanning. It's all probably really bad for your eyes, but honestly, it has been good training for my job because I have to look at so many things on so many screens all at once that I think it's actually helped me a lot learn how to scan and search for things quickly through files and stuff like that. So that's why I keep doing it. It's part of why I keep playing them, but I just like them in general. But that one hidden picture game that I had, I think it's called Little People or something like that. Oh no, man, that no way. That was ridiculous. I don't know how anybody could play that, like finish that game. And that's talking from someone who is obsessed with finishing games when I start them. I could not do it on that one. It was just way too hard. It was... I can handle the things moving. I can't handle being in black and white. Everything just kind of blends together so badly. I mean, and that's the point. But like you go from like having this little tiny square that you're trying to find the hidden pictures in to this massive like world that you have to search for through. And it was so hard because it wouldn't even fit on my iPad well enough. I was constantly having to move it around. It was fun, but it kicked my butt. Unfortunately, yeah. So I got a different game that's kind of like that one, only you can decide how big you want the world to get. So I haven't let it get terribly big. Oh, my drills keep flying all over the place. They're just popping all over the place. Yeah, that's the danger of using tweezers. Sometimes the drills go flying at you. It's probably why I find drills long after I've finished a certain canvas. Let's see. All right. I would say we got, what, the top 3/4 of the tree done? About. I guess you can see the green in my nail polish a little bit. It looks pretty red. Yep. Hello, Ninfam. Thank you for the lurk. Sorry about your late dinner. Okay, sorry, we had to adjust. Make sure that we're all good. Alrighty, all the way. I love the movie that this was from. I loved was it Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner? I think it was one of my favorite movies growing up. It was the first time I had not seen up to that point. I had not seen oh my god, Die Hard. So it was the first time I ever saw a movie with oh my god, I'm so bad at names today. Someone help me out. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you, Ninfam. Yes, Alan Rickman. And as much as I love that movie, he so outacted Kevin Costner, like, so badly. It's like they weren't even in the same acting league, in my opinion, while watching that film. But I loved it. Loved it. I still do. I don't own it, but I think it was on HBO last summer, and I think I probably watched it like 10 times. 'Cause I don't know, it just took me back to summertime, and I loved it. I think I was going through a Kevin Costner phase at that point in time, though, too, because I just seen like Field of Dreams too, and loved that as well. I think that was also at the point where everybody knew who Christian Slater was, and he was in like everything under the sun at that time. Which didn't bother me any because, I mean, it was Christian Slater. Come on, you know? Let's see. Got a couple more over here. And I haven't seen any of the other Robin Hood movies that they've made, though, since. I don't know why. I just never broke down and watched any of them. I know they made quite a few since, obviously, that was like 90, what, 94? Was it 94 when that movie came out? Oh my gosh. Maybe 92? Oh, maybe, I don't know. It was a while ago. Okay, we're apparently doing a Bryan Adams kick thing. Okay, phone. What the heck? You put it on shuffle and then it picks the same songs. You remade Robin Hood a few years back with Jamie Foxx. I feel like I've seen pieces of that. But I haven't actually sat and watched the whole thing. And as I recall, it was like the archery was very impressive. I only watched it because Tim Minchin played the Friar Tuck. Okay. I might have to give that one a whirl. I mean, I do love good archery, you know. That was the one thing I thought was missing um from Prince of Thieves. I would have loved to have seen a little bit more archery in it. I used to love archery growing up. I stink at it, but I liked it. I had a bow and arrow and used to, try to target shoot. But it is a lot harder than it looks. A lot harder. Trying to pull that string back and keep your aim and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I didn't love the movie. The Costner version was the best. See, That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if anything can replace that version for me. Yeah, that one that's just one of those movies that I will probably never like another version of. Yeah, archery it really is a bit tough. It it's a lot of arm strength, it's a lot of shoulder strength, and it's a lot of I don't even know how to explain it. Just know it doesn't look so easy. Pulling that bow back is not easy. I was happy if I hit the target at all. I was never going to be like that good at it, but hey, I liked archery before it was cool when everybody got into archery because of the Hunger Games. I liked archery way before then. That part you found easy. I found that was a little harder for me, but that's probably because, I have bad wrists and stuff like that, but it was also it was I don't know, it was trying to get the arrow to stay where you wanted it to go to aim it, but you can't exactly like you want to have it, yeah. Yeah, but you can't really have it resting on your finger terribly much because that's gonna hurt. It was hard to aim. Let's put it that way. Now, mind you, I'm like probably 8 years old when I was learning archery. So, and I only did it for a little bit. It's been ages. I probably couldn't do it now if I wanted to. I just think it's funny that there for a while there was a phase where everybody wanted to learn archery because of the Hunger Games and when they came out. I'm like, dude, I gotta go back to the master, which is Robin Hood. I mean, I didn't have anybody teach me. I just kind of tried to learn on my own. My dad's like, here's bow, here's an arrow, have fun. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. It would be fun to pick up. Sadly, it's recalling expensive now, like yeah, everything's expensive. I was complaining the other day about the fact that um, there's a lettuce shortage in America right now. And I couldn't find lettuce in any of my grocery stores. And I was like, how can you make tacos with no lettuce? I did finally find some, but when you have to go to like 4 different stores just to get a head of lettuce, that's pretty bad. Okay, that doesn't go in there. That's a different color. Yeah. But they said romaine was going to be going up in price again, too. Like all the salad stuff because of bad weather or something like that. Like, I don't know. They have an excuse every time. I don't do lettuce on tacos. Oh, I love lettuce on tacos. I do more of like a taco salad, that's why, than a full on taco sometimes. Depends on what mood I'm in. I like lettuce. But sometimes I just like to eat a salad just to have a salad. Not at those prices. But it was like I had no idea there was a shortage. I had to look it up. It's like, why are there is there no lettuce in the stores? Oh, there's a shortage. Oh, okay, great. What else is new? There's a shortage of something all the time. Or they're recalling something constantly. Just, ugh, such a pain. Actually, I couldn't grow my own. I have way too many bunnies, and um, I think there's a possum living under our shed. So they would eat it all. Oh, that is the fence. They can get under the fence. They've dug under the fence already. Yeah, it might come down to that at some point here. I haven't gardened in a long time. I used to, growing up, that we gardened constantly. So, I don't know. I was like of the mind of like, I'm never doing this again growing up. Yeah, I was thinking about the raised bed just because I don't want to have to bend over and get on my hands and knees all the time to, do all the weeding and stuff like that. That stuff hurts. I hated doing that when I was younger. Had to go out and weed the garden. Go weed the garden. We had a bunch of stuff growing up. Um, I mean, we grew and canned like everything, and then we also had. I mean, besides your regular garden with corn and peas and green beans and squash and tomatoes, and we had asparagus, lettuce. Um, we also had a lot of fruit too. So we had a strawberry patch, we had blueberries, we had raspberries, we had blackberries, we had a pear tree, we had peach trees, um, we had apple trees, we had mulberry trees. Yeah, so most of my summers, most of the time was dealing with gardens and um, canning and stuff like that. And the funny part is I didn't live in the country. I lived in the city. But we owned such a massive piece of my dad owned such a massive piece of property in the middle of the city, which I don't even know how that happened, that we could do all that. So we did it. And yeah. I didn't mind like canning. Like I liked canning tomatoes. That was fine. Like it was kind of fun canning like tomato sauce and stuff like that because we had this little grinder thing that you had to use. Um, that was that was kind of fun, but for the most part, no, didn't care for it. And I hated picking. I, I hated picking berries because of all the bees. I hate bees. The story is that good, Nen. You got me intrigued now. But yeah, it's like things are going backwards. You almost have to resort to some of that sometime. But like I heard some states, oh, you love bees. I don't love bees. You can keep all the bees. I don't like them. My brother used to Well, this is back in the day, like when, I mean, I'm not that old, but this was still back when kids actually played outside and, you know, weren't completely glued to their video games. But my brother had a BB gun, and he used to sit next to a bumblebee's nest and try to shoot them as they came out of the nest. I'm like, are you kidding me? I said, all you're going to do is tick them off, and then they're going to come after me. He never hit one. Ever. His aim was so bad. I don't know how you screw that up, but he was bad at it. I think he liked the idea of a moving target. Needless to say, he went on to be, get his hunting license and all that stuff, and doesn't mess with the bees anymore. I don't get it. Like, hornets, wasps, and yellow jackets can F right off. Yep. Heck yeah. Those things can sting you hundreds of times. Regular honeybees, they don't bother me as badly. But yeah, all the other ones, forget that, man. I just don't like them. I just can't stand. I can't stand the sound. I hate the way they look. I don't like bees. I have certain things that I don't like, and bees are one of them. Okay, let's see here. Since we had a lot of property and stuff like that, that's how we'd find the bees' nests, as we'd be mowing grass, and my dad would hit a nest with the tractor. Yeah, you'd see him dance real fast. He, you can always tell when Dad hit a bee's nest. And one more A. Let's see here. A. Yeah, I still don't like bees. Anytime I see one, I run in the other room and tell George to go kill it. It's like, go get it. He just looks at me and is like, are you serious? I'm like, yep. I'm like, nope, I ain't dealing with it. You go get it. I rescued a bee at work one day. He was exhausted and needed energy, so I gave him some drops of someone's super sweet coffee drink. Aw. That was sweet of you. I wouldn't have thought to do that. Yes, we would starve without bees, unfortunately. Oh, I missed a couple sixes. It's a shame that it's the honeybees that we need, and those are the ones that are dying out so badly. Yeah, bees. Yeah. You only want it 'cause it's Let's see, 2, 2, 4, 6. Un- Unbreakable's uncle actually had a bee farm, and he used to give us honey all the time. It was so good. It's nothing like fresh honey. But, you know, like anything, that they got hit hard with the weather and stuff like that, and I don't think he has it anymore. He did at one point, but I think he got rid of his bee farm. He owns a big berry farm, so you know what better place to have bees than a berry farm? Well, let's see, D. I'm trying to get this section done. We'll see where we're at. Oh, actually, we're making pretty good time. That is, no, we're getting rid of that. Come here. Come here. That was way tinier than the other ones. Bittersweet symphony this life. Down the we try to mow around anything that flowers in the yard so the bees have some snacks as long as possible. Oh, that's cool. They like my irises. My irises are huge. They grow all along the front of my house. And so they get a lot of good stuff there. I'm hoping to put some other stuff in my front flower bed now that I've gotten it a little more to where I want it. So I want to get some more flowers to put in there at some point. But my iris is like, oh, I bet. My irises went crazy. We weren't sure they were even going to make it because basically somebody was just like, hey, I'm selling my house. I want to get rid of anything. If you want the flowers, you can come and dig them up and just, if you want them, dig them up and take them. I didn't think they would survive, but they did, and they flourished really well. Like last year, I literally had to move my border because they were pushing into the border of the flower bed. They had just like consumed so much of it because they grew so well. So I was pleased that they didn't die. They took, and they are definitely flourishing very well. They're very pretty when they blow. I think flowers are pretty like most people, but I don't want to grow them on purpose unless I can eat them. I don't know that I'll take that back. My grandma was big into making the dandelion salads, and my brother used to just eat dandelions out of the yard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I've eaten flowers like on purpose. We had these really pretty flowers growing up. Um, they were in the shape of a heart. They were called bleeding hearts. Thought those were so pretty. I would really like to get, which I don't know how well it would do here. I would really love a lilac bush though. Because lilacs are just, oh, the smell is phenomenal when they're in bloom. I'd love to do that, but we have imposters here. Ah, I see. My dog likes to stop and smell the flowers, literally. She's funny because she should be doing one thing and she's literally smelling all the flowers. It's like, I've never seen a dog just literally stop and do that. She's so stinking cute. Nope, that one's a little small. The dandelion lookalikes are not edible. Right, they aren't. And we have something else that's growing in our yard. And I can't remember what it is, but I know it's edible as well, and it just grows naturally. But I can't remember what it's called. We get a lot of random stuff that grows around here. All the way that things have been. Ooh. Ooh. I'm the master of my seal. Ooh. For young, you're taking my soak. Oh, I missed some more C's. What the heck is the matter with me? That's all right. Pain, taking my message from the vein, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. Let's see. With the bonus one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Can't even count. Yeah, I think at some point I want to put some more flowers in, but at the same time I'm also really hoping to put a porch on my house, which would wipe out that flower bed altogether. So that's the hope that someday to eventually add a porch onto the front of the house and extend the garage and add an addition over the garage. But that's like, that's a lot of money. Probably be cheaper to buy a new house. At least want the porch. I could live without the other stuff. I miss having a swing. You know, I grew up with a swing. Yeah, it would be a huge project. That's why I said it would probably be cheaper to buy a new house. I miss having a swing. That used to be our porch swing growing up. That was like my favorite place to go. So I miss having one of them. And honestly, I think my dog would be one of those dogs that would just sit there on the porch and watch people all day. She's so nosy. And she likes to know everybody's business. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I totally think that she would be, yeah, the good old days. Life was simple then. I mean, I didn't even have a swing set. I mean, I had a swing set, but I preferred to swing on the tire swing. I mean, how many people want to play on a tire? I did. I thought it was fun. And the whole, be home when the streetlights come on. Yep, that was what all of us did. Streetlights come on, you better be home. Rode our bikes everywhere. It was, yeah, that was just, I don't know. I think childhood then was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I wouldn't trade my childhood for any other era. That 80s to 90s was like the best. At least to me. I'm sure everybody thinks that about their childhood, but um yeah, I loved the era I grew up in. Oh, I know. We rode our bikes everywhere. And that's how you can tell where everybody was, too. You just see all the bikes in somebody's yard and be like, oh, so and so's at so and so's house because you could see the bikes everywhere. The bikes that were there. We rode to like the candy stores and all that stuff, as well as our friends' houses. I do like where I live currently though. I do see a lot of kids on bikes around here, which makes me happy. You see a lot of people out with like baby strollers and stuff like that too, which is another thing that I really like. I missed a K. I missed a K. Then we don't even have to go into how cool our toys were. Because we had awesome toys. Let's see. These L's are kind of being weird. Down, down. I wish I still had some of my toys though. I wish I had like some of my Barbies and stuff like that I had when I was younger. But, my dad is the opposite of a hoarder. He loved to throw things away. Whereas me, I'm a hoarder and I save like everything. I think I've saved most of my kids' toys just to have in the future for whatever reason we might need it. That did not seem right. No, it was. I don't care. Whatever. It's going there. It's staying there. Not gonna move it now. Alright, is this supposed to be an L, an N, or what? We're gonna go with an L. Some of these are just not legible. Will call my name. Will you call my name? I say la 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 la. I think this is why I like the multi-placer. This kind of single placing thing sometimes bothers me. It's just like, no, I want to do more than one at a time. Something satisfying about being able to put more than one down at a time. He's back. I'm guessing you're on the VR, because that's what it sounded like. You killed the battery. That's okay. You had a good time. That's all that matters. And my mind's running around the cloud. Baby, you're like lightning in a bottle. Well, I got the low battery warning, so I figured it was a good stopping point. I bet. Were you playing that music game? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was kind of fun. I'm not very good at those kinds of games, but you know. It was fun when I tried it. I think we're gonna have to open the next pack pretty quick here. I think we're gonna be blowing through the rest of these drills. Oh no, I can't let you go now. After you get your VR legs, we can turn the motion back on. Oh, yeah, we'll see about that. We will see. We'll see how I do with it. I need to find a way to, like, my biggest problem with the VR is that my glasses fog up. Like, really fast. So, it's... I don't know how to keep that from happening until... I mean, I know you can put lenses in them, but until then, it doesn't take long. Yeah, I know, I just said that. You're making it sound like I'm doing it on purpose. I know I need my exam. I think we're going to open this one. That's probably a good idea just in general. The anti-fog thing. I think we're going to go ahead and open this last pack because it is definitely we're running out. Okay. All right, well then just go in there because you were going to go in there anyway, so perfect. Mm-hmm. Let's see. This one seems to be working better going vertically. Holding on to what I haven't got. I almost feel like I put too many in here. We'll go ahead and toss some of those in here. That is much better. Much better, much better. I probably should be working on using my 10 placer, but I like the 6. Oh, I'm sorry that you're having a rough day, Nin. All caught up in the eye of the storm. Do you have to work a long shift again? My mouth get moving and my mind went to. So picking up the pieces now, where to begin? Hardest part of ending is starting again. Thank you. Long, long days, huh? Thank you, thank you. They seem to like me tonight. And I eat dinner at 8 p.m. Yeah. Well, trust me, I've made dinner at 10 o'clock at night before, so I understand those long nights. Sometimes you just can't get around them. Well, I hope you had a good dinner at least. I think we just did leftovers because you need to use them up, and I don't like throwing food away. So I'll make something new tomorrow. Oh, okay. That was fast. Yeah, we had leftovers. Let's see. I think we can do one more 6 this way, and then we'll switch over to the 5. The 5. I'm happy tomorrow's Friday, but I'm not happy tomorrow's Friday. I've got so much to do tomorrow after work. I've got some major cleaning to do. Well, it was great for you to stop by. Thanks for stopping by, Nin, and for the conversation. I hope tomorrow's not as rough for you. Have a good night. Start again. Aw, you're so sweet. Well, you guys are so sweet. Come on, come on. Yeah, we'll go this way. And that way. And that way. All right, let's see. Do a little bit of the two-placer, and this small section will be done. Right. Ow. My back just like cracked. It's like, yeah, my doctor adjusted me. I'm gonna have to go back and have him adjust me again. Every time I turn, every time I lean up my diamond painting, it's like, ah. All right. Let's see how she comes up. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. Not too bad so far. Okay. When they turn, that is when they usually catch. As long as they don't turn and they go, they usually come right out. But if they turn, they're not going to. Come on. Nice. All right, we're going to fill in the top here, this top line, and I'm on the outside, I'm looking in, I can see through you, see your true colors, inside you're ugly, ugly like me. Let's see how many drills will go flying. 2 so far. It's just a hazard of using tweezers, but I prefer to use them than the pen for up here. I don't know why. I think it's just the way I program myself. All inside. Say 3. I know there's 4s. 5. Let's go to 6. I'll come back to the 4s in just a second. Come on, come on. I really do think I need a new. Like, I feel like these are just bent just enough. Like the tips. That's why it's giving me a hard time picking things up. Like, maybe I could try straightening them out with something. I don't know what, but there's got to be something I can straighten them out with. Four, 5, 6. Look, I can count. 7, 8. It's kind of fun sometimes when you get to pick one of every color. No D's. F. F, F, F. Is that something that's like a piece of plastic right there, or am I just imagining things? Well, if it is, I can't get it out. It might just be, there's another flying drill. It might just be a piece of the washi tape. Okay, well, I guess that one wanted to take its place. J, K. Let's see, we got just a couple K's here. Okay. Da bears, da bears. It's NFL draft night. I mean, say what, we're halfway? Yeah, I'd say halfway. Actually, really cute. I wasn't sure if it was, going to translate well, but it actually is translating very well. Sometimes they don't come out as nice as their picture looks because it's a smaller canvas. If it was larger, even larger than this, first offhand, it's going to take, a lot longer, but you get more detail. So, I mean, this is actually translating quite well. I like it. Things are getting interesting for who they draft next. Oh, yeah? So much drama. We were talking about that earlier. Just like this world wouldn't know what to do without drama. Okay, we can jump to her. All right, guys. I know you guys don't care, but draft night is a holiday for me. No, no, totally. You know what? Everybody has their thing that they enjoy. And if that's your thing, then I am very happy for you that you are having a great day. And I hope that you get all your picks. I don't know that much about sports. I'll be honest. I'm going to be upfront and honest about that. I'll just, I'll watch it, but I don't know much about, like, the players themselves, stuff like that. Sometimes sometimes it, you just, it doesn't, like in the fall, sometimes it doesn't feel like a fall day unless you have football on. It's weird. I don't know. But for the most part, we don't usually watch it too much. So, well, guys, I think that is going to be it for me tonight. My back is kind of hurting some. So, I'm hoping to be back on Sunday. Should be, I think. Should be. I don't see why not as of right now. But, um, yeah, see, that looks really nice. It is translating quite well. It's got some depth and stuff to it. I like it. So, let's see here. Give me 1 second. All right. We are going to raid House of Miscellanea, and you guys have a great night, and I will hopefully see you all on Sunday, and we will do some more of this fun stuff. Right, bear down. Bye, everybody.